If you're looking to buy some decent headphones, which is noise cancelling and wireless, which aren't going to cost you an arm and a leg, you need to consider these Sony MDR-770BN, long name, but they are good headphones and they're worth the tongue twister. I don't want to spend sort of 300 quid, but I did. I bought some expensive Bose ones at an airport. I think they cost me about £250. Wore them for a 5-hour flight. Wasn't overly impressed, they're okay, but I didn't think they were quite worth the money. So instead I went and bought a pair of these, which were £100 from Amazon, and I've had them for 2 years and I'm so impressed with them that I'm doing a review for you guys today. What do you get in the box then? Of course you get the headphones, you get one of these badges, 3.5mm to 3.5mm. One end goes in here and one end can go in your phone if you've got a 3.5mm jack, that is, anymore, or anything else. I actually use it mostly to play the guitar in there and to the headphones, and you can also play along to some music and have it all through the headphones, which is quite handy. You also get a micro USB charging cable, pretty standard stuff. You don't get the UK plug socket, so you'll have to use one you've already got or plug it into a computer or a PlayStation, something like that, to charge them up. I personally just plug them into the PlayStation, hang them on the back of the TV with a 3M command hook. Works pretty well. You also get a travel bag, which I've never used, but some people might do. I've even lost it, so I can't show you. Features wise then, I went for the black and blue. I think they look really good. That's actually why I got them. The ear caps will go from there all the way around until they're flat, like that. And that's actually very good for traveling. You can stick them in your backpack, you know they're not going to break. The ear caps themselves have got a nice leather shell to them. They do feel like very good high quality headphones, but with that high quality comes one drawback. They are actually quite hot if you wear it for a few hours, which is quite common for over-ear headphones because the whole ear goes inside here and that bit goes around your head. It can get quite warm. I think you do well to find a design which didn't make you warm. The headband itself, you've got a nice leathery soft material up here, which is very comfortable, extendable. Got a nice bit of metal in there which actually looks quite stylish. I think we've got, it's about 4.5 centimeters there of extension. That's on both sides, so you can have a pretty big spruce in there and it's still going to fit. I actually use them like that on the lower setting. I don't think I've got a particularly large head. That seems to suit me well. Features wise, left hand ear cap, we've got a reset port if you need to do that, microphone for picking up voice. It is pretty average. I don't tend to make calls with it, but you can do it. You've got a noise cancelling button there, which is on or off. You get an input for your 3.5mm jack, and you've got a micro USB port there for charging. Power button there, and on the other side, got another microphone pickup. Volume, turn it this way. A volume up and down. And then you've got the main button, so if you press it in, it either pauses or plays or picks up a call. And if you go left and right, you can go forward and back on a song. So that's really your only control. Let's talk about the noise cancelling itself. Just turn it on. So when it's green, it is in noise cancelling mode and will play a frequency opposite to what it's receiving to, in effect, cancel it out. And it does work very well. I always use them with the noise cancelling on, so the headphones are still on, but the noise cancelling is off. If you want to calibrate the noise cancelling, say you're on an aircraft, it should do it automatically, but you can hold the button in, it will make this sound. And it will listen for about 5 seconds to the surroundings and then play appropriate opposite frequency, which will help to drown it out. It's better used for constant sounds, like say for example on an aircraft or on a train, where you get a bit of a constant hum. However, I use it in the gym as well. I use these everywhere, to be honest. And even if there's loud background music in the gym, with these on, I don't have them particularly loud, but at mid-volume, the background music really doesn't bother you. You can just about hear it if you listen and try hard, but it doesn't bother you. How do you pair them then? I've actually got an iPhone 6, which is just old Bluetooth. To do that, you turn the power on. If you just hold the button down for a second, they'll turn on, like so. But if you keep it held down for about 5 seconds, it'll go into pairing mode. And we get the flashing light like that. Then go to your Bluetooth settings on your phone or other device and accept it that way as you normally would. If you've got a device such as a new iPhone with NFC, you don't have to do the pairing, you just turn them on and you should be able to find them. Nice for some. For Bluetooth range, I can get about 15 meters out of them, which is very good. If I'm using them with my laptop, you can walk all around the room. If I'm listening to them and they're connected to my phone, I'll completely forget, walk off, and about 15 or 20 meters they'll start to crackle. Battery wise, Sony says 13 hours with the noise cancelling or 20 without. I reckon I get about 10 hours out of them, which is actually quite good and more than enough. I stick them on charge most nights behind my TV because I always like to have them on full. Comfort wise, extremely comfortable, good build quality, they're not too heavy, they are plasticky, but they've got a reasonable weight to them, and I actually prefer the feel of these to a lot of more expensive, lighter headphones. These actually feel nice and solid. The real issue is after a few hours they do get hot, as I mentioned before. What do I use them for then? The gym, I use them for running as well. They do get a bit sweaty sometimes, so some people might not like that. You can use them for gaming. I actually, as I've said before, use them with my Les Paul guitar, and I'm not trying to annoy everyone. And they are my only set of headphones unless I'm riding my motorbike when I use little in-ear ones. And for travelling, I'd always take these, stick them around my neck or get them flat in a rucksack, and job's good. So what's the verdict? For the price, 100 quid, I personally think they're a steal. The sound is not quite as good. However, I'm not Mozart, I'm more than happy with the sound. You might say the lower end, quiet bass notes are perhaps not quite as good as a 300 pair of headphones. Maybe if you're Tiesto or a sound artist, you might notice it. I don't. I also don't notice the difference from whether I'm using Bluetooth or whether I'm using the cable. It all sounds the same to me. I'm more than happy with it for the price. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I use them every day, 2 years in, never had a problem. I don't know how much they go for now, but if you are interested in checking them out, I'll leave a link to Amazon in the description. Cheers.